Wow, you know, at this point I feel like I'm being trolled. So in last week's chapter 390, Chizuru more or less revealed that she will not have a boyfriend until after the play is done. Her entire interaction with Minnie was incredibly confusing because the way she was talking to her, you thought, oh, she doesn't want a boyfriend, but she also does, but she isn't revealing if that boyfriend will be Kazuya or not, even though she is in love with Kazuya. I'm just gonna be honest, that chapter just reminded me of how much frustration I have with this series. Chizuru doesn't show Kazuya any love throughout those hundreds upon hundreds of chapters. Kazuya reveals his romantic love for her, and she says no. And then, just when our boy Kazuya is about to move on into his own life, boom, Chizuru sealed the deal in the big 385. In my opinion, that was the downfall of her character in my eyes, because Chizuru rejecting Kazuya back in 380, while it was painful to read, was very true to our real world. Just because a dude does good deeds for a gal, it don't guarantee that gal will be his wifey. And then have Kazuya go off on his own life and do his own thing instead of simping over her. But I hated the fact that she kissed Kazuya, because now she is confusing the boy. He thinks that she rejected him, but now she is snogging him. What are you doing, Cheesy? Ugh, so annoying. So now we come to this new chapter, and this chapter was exhausting to read. I mean, there are panels upon panels of dialogue, Kazuya tossing and turning. It is literally the same type of tossing and turning and inner monologue that Kazuya has been doing for hundreds of chapters. Mate, there was a full panel spread of just dialogue. No hate on the author, but I have noticed that whenever Chizuru is not in the chapter, the art isn't as clean or sophisticated. The backgrounds still look good, but the character designs are a bit okay. But in the Chizuru chapters, the author goes all out. Plus, it does feel like the text dialogue in those chapters flow better compared to this chapter. The scene of Kazuya using ChatGPT to more or less solve his romance issues was actually one of the funniest moments in this series, mainly his reaction to it. Minnie is the GOAT. Oh my gosh, I love the fact that she can truly understand Chizuru, quote unquote, even though in the previous chapter she felt like she was becoming a pretty horrible woman for leading Kazuya on, and mate, I agreed. But she isn't a horrible person, she is just a confused person. And I won't lie, seeing Kazuya getting emotional over the things Minnie said, even though I hated Kazuya for simping over Chizuru in all of the hundreds and hundreds of chapters instead of moving on, I won't lie, I got a bit moved seeing this boy's face tearing up. You just see how much this dude loves Chizuru, and I think Kazuya needed to hear those words, considering that he was crashing out early on in the chapter. But July 11th, will that be the day where Chizuru becomes his girlfriend and Kazuya her boyfriend? We just got to wait and see. But the whole July 11th, I can't help but feel like this author, for the previous few chapters, is more or less trolling us, the readers. I can't help but feel like he is purposely stretching out this entire arc instead of resolving things quickly. He writes the character, particularly Kazuya, in a way where he cannot move on from the gal, making Kazuya feel like Chizuru is the one and only gal in the whole wide world. But despite my complaints, I can't help but be quite curious and excited for the future of this series. I spent so much of my free time reading it, and I need to know how it all ends. Will it end on the July 11th date, when Chizuru is finally fully available, or will something unexpected happen that will turn this entire story upside down? Who knows, we just got to wait and see. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of the recent Rent-A-Girlfriend chapter 391 chapter? Did you like it or hate it? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more Rent-A-Girlfriend videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. Thanks for watching, the second boy dude signing out.